皆さんこんばんは。阿基です。係咪太早開啦？定係冇通知啊？點解冇人嘅？係我太早開定係冇通知？Anybody here? Hello. 啱啱食完早餐，咁好。我今晚就食咗好好少嘢。先我上次咧呢個觀景點塔最尾仲有個位攞獎勵，我攞埋呢個先。騎住我叔仔，今日爆機機。
Okay, I think I'm close to the coordinates for the Vista Point cache.
黐線！你以為真係有咁多人回覆你？其實都係我一個人回。不如我再換一個 ID， 發同樣的話給你。有。
A keepsake and a message from Elizabeth.
Hello, I'm Dr. Elizabeth Sobek. Thank you for completing the Vista Point tour. I hope it's given you a better idea of the work we do at Miriam Technologies, but more importantly, why it is so critical. As you've seen, life is fragile. And as my mother once told me, it needs our support, our care, and our love to survive. I hope this message, which is the core of Miriam's mission, means as much to you as it does to me.
It does, Elizabeth.
大家好，大家好。好，完成埋呢個啦。跟住交埋呢個先。蘇仔騎下我蘇仔，庇護所喺邊啊？Hello， 什麼研究 ？Hello， 新田新聞。Hello Richard，Hello 阿鐘，Hello Yolu，Hello Livy，Hello TC，Hello 摸摸黐，Hello 隻豬。如無意外係拉屎啦，今日。好，交埋任務 冇先。我打直播變直插，你平時打開啲咩會出直插？
Come, trade.
Flame.
Showed us that the gods.
Strength and courage are yours. There walks the Outlander who embarrassed
The Outlander has shown
Shala
us.
was no match for
But to fly on a
the
sunbeam?
Tanakh stand
Like
as
Aloy?
one again.
We saw you fly. Did you find Farika?
I was able to retrieve her armor. What's left of it
連
anyway.
絲都執唔到。
She didn't stand a chance against that Stormbird.
Ah, I see. A painful end. But not without glory. So, what do you think? Was she the first to fly on the wings of the Ten?
She was brave, and spent a fair amount of time in the air. I'd say what she did qualifies.
She flew! I knew it. The first to fly. As her successor,
Hello,
you should keep her
Vitamin.
armor. You can fix it up at the workbench. This way.
仲有嘢執。
Once you repair the armor, you're welcome to it. You take after Farika. Bold, brave, and a diplomatic liar.
She met a harsh fate. Let her have the title.
Fair enough. It's kind of you to show such humility.
Hello，包袋。
If we want to reclaim our honor, then we must sword on the wings of the Ten, Outlander.
Watch your side.
May your
Outlander.
blade be bright.
I have.
A blade is a
The
blade.
Outlander has shown us.
Whatever brought you here. Honor and
The
strength.
Outlander has shown us.
Can you fell Regala? Our blade is the bulwark, Regala.
Once you repair Farika's armor, where...
紫色攀爬啫。好得意啊個頭，又係咁樣咬住嗰個，增加抗性。捲背手除尾。哇，爭少多呢個。
You look well. You should see her spear in action. Can you fell Regala as easily as the bulwark, Outlander?
好，去咯喎，我哋高啦。It's time。
Hey, Mr. Know-It-All is here. You know, your focus buddy who never smiles. I didn't know what to do with him, so I had him wait in your room.
Got it. Thanks.
東帶，我最喜愛男角色東帶。
Well, Silence. Looks like you finally found a door you could open without me.
轉佢轉佢。
I'm glad it's there, actually. It kept me from having to mingle with the company you keep. But enough prattle. I believe you owe me an explanation. Your plans for the Zenith base?
You're right. I do owe you. My spear in your throat for deceiving me again. at the Hades Proving Lab.
I doubt you asked me here for that kind of reckoning.
No. Right now, I need your help. So I'm giving you one final chance. But if you ever betray me again, I will kill you no matter what the circumstance. Understood?
Very well. Though we'll both face a decidedly short future if you can't get us inside that base.
Aloy, your other guest is here. She's, coming to you.
Thanks. Good timing. The truth is, I can't actually get us into the base. But she can.
The company you keep is even worse than I thought.
係個千幾歲家
Not a
婆。
fan of surprises, are you? Oh, look. That must be your little invention.
Does the weapon work? Without self-destructing?
Of course it does. I've eliminated the imperfections and greatly improved its design and output.
How can we be sure?
Care for a demonstration?
Enough, both of you. We're in this together, at least for now. Go talk to Erend. Tell him I said to give you rooms of your own. I'll come see you when I get a chance.
Oh, no. You first.
好煩啊！等完成，等完成。
Better get everyone in the control room so Tilda can tell us what she knows about the Zenith base. Focus. It's Varl's.
仲係好
I used to
傷心。
think no Nora would ever accept one. But Varl did. Even when he was overwhelmed. He refused to let me push him away.
唉，好傷心。
Yeah?
I was thinking we could spar for a bit. When you have the time.
Oh, Aloy. You came back with some interesting friends.
Wish I could say we don't need them. But Silence and Tilda are here for a reason. Even Regala.
Yeah. Enemy of my enemy and all that, right?
Right. I guess Silence is keeping to himself, as usual.
I was hoping he'd give me an excuse to hammer his sorry ground.
Please don't.
You telling me you wouldn't want to get just one good hit on that
I wanna kill
smug
him.
face of his? After everything he's done?
Sure. Later. Right now, he's got something we need.
唔記得拆翻個眼影添。
Doesn't look like any of our guests are making trouble.
Yet. So, Katalo tells me you flew. Well, that's new. I've been busting my balls trying to learn to read. You're out there having all the fun.
Don't worry. You'll be getting all the fun you can handle soon. With the Zeniths.
Looking forward to it.
You, talked to Tilda at all?
I tried. I don't think even a hot forge could melt that ice. And you say she wants to help?
I think so.
都係唔係好順
Let's
佢
hope.。I better get going.
Oh, you know where to...
Aloy. It appears that we have some interesting new guests. I'm glad to see you're okay, though. I heard you gave the Tanakh something to talk about. I was half expecting you to burst in through the ceiling riding a sunwing.
Sorry to disappoint. Have you talked to any of our new friends?
Erend and I tried speaking to Silence, but apparently our tribal prattle is unnecessary.
Charming, isn't he?
Ready to head over to the Zenith base?
Whatever comes, we will endure.
佢粗身大
Thoughts on
細
our
咁樣
new
攻入去，
Zenith
好強。
acquaintance?
I'd say she smells like death, but even death smells of something. She's more like a cold piece of metal, bent on repelling all semblance of life.
She's definitely different.
係個千
I
幾歲
have
嘅阿
to
婆。
go. I trust you to keep things civil around here.
I'll make sure Aaron doesn't punch Silence in the face, if that's what you mean.
Thanks.
哇！風暴了，風暴大炮係咩？哇！佢俾超多嘢我。哇！呢個我幾時攞㗎？喺邊啊？啱啱嗰個。咩嚟㗎？啱啱我攞咗嗰個。
You flew? Kotala told me. And took out Regala's machines? You know what? I don't even know why I'm surprised. I saw we have visitors
係啊，今日好熱
and a new
着少
weapon.
咗衫。
Does this mean we're ready to take the fight to the Zeniths?
Almost. Are you okay?
I was wondering, is it really safe having someone like Regala here? She seems angry. The kind of angry that leads to murdering people in their sleep.
Don't worry. We're going to point that anger in the right direction. The Zeniths.
If you say so.
I hope our new guests have been behaving.
This Silence, he's the
Hello.
one who built the weapon that
係啊，
can
今日
take
早
down
啲啊，因為
Zenith
夜
shields?
啲90嗰邊都要
Yes.
開台。
Though I wouldn't expect him to answer any questions about it. He refuses to dole out his secrets to us lesser mortals.
Oh.
You know that special part of us that makes us warm, kind, welcoming?
Our spirit?
Yeah. He was born without that.
好了解佢。
You sure you're okay going on this mission? I know things must be happening pretty fast for you.
I've already braved oceans and madmen who thought
Hello,
they were
Yuan.
ancestors reborn. Why not a few immortals with lethal drones at their command, too?
Guess the more the merrier. I suppose you saw that Tilda is here. Our very own Zenith.
I almost went up to her to ask her, well, every question I've ever
啱
had
啱
about the
開始。
legacy. Every diviner I know would kill to get 5 minutes with one of the old ones. But now that she's here, all I feel is a vague unease. I don't know if I'm scared of finding out more uncomfortable truths, or just scared of her. Probably both. I'll be ready when you call.
有咩未傾呢？
Did you need something? Bravo. You managed to sway a Zenith to your side. Care to explain?
Not a chance. I thought you said the weapon was ready.
There's always room to optimize. But that's not why you're here. I assume you want to comprehend my undertakings. So, ask away.
Since when were you so forthcoming?
Since you turned this into a waiting game. And as it seems you have found modest success, perhaps I'm willing to be generous.
Okay, so your big plan, everything you've been manipulating for the last few months. Let me see if I got this straight. You learned about the Zeniths from Hades when you interrogated it. Then you came up with a plan to defeat them by using a Tenakth army and that weapon. And to get the Tenakth to fight for you, or rather the Sons of Prometheus, armed Regalla's rebels with override tech.
Did you have an actual question, or are you still playing catch-up?
So all this time, even before I found the coordinates at the Spire, you were out here scheming. Why
Hello,
couldn't
Mickey
you
Mouse.
just tell me?
When I learned of the Zenith's return to Earth, I laid out my plans. I knew I would one day require an army of overzealous Tenakth to assault the Zenith base. The casualties would be extreme. And I knew you would never allow such a sacrifice, no matter how necessary. Thus, I devised a means to remove your interference from the equation. At the Hades Proving Lab.
仆街嚟。
Why create the Sons of Prometheus? You didn't need a Sarah to make override tech.
They were a necessary safeguard. My time serving Hades in the Eclipse demonstrated the risks of getting directly involved. Through the Sons of Prometheus, I could execute my plans, all while remaining anonymous.
Except to a Sarah. How did you get a Sarah to work for you?
I knew there was an associate of the Oseram tinker, Durval, who escaped his failed assault on Meridian. It was trivial to track her down and gain her cooperation. She wanted to succeed where Durval had failed.
So you promised her Regalla, and the Tenakth. The Sarah would help you create a machine-riding army, and wanted to see Meridian burn as much as she did.
And so a partnership was born out of thirst for blood, bonded in mutual self-interest.
You think you had everything figured out, huh?
I did.
You wanted me to surrender to the Zenith at the Hades Proving Lab. They almost killed me.
Based on everything I knew about them, I concluded they would find you a useful asset, thereby keeping you out of harm's way and, more importantly, out of my way.
So you really didn't know they had their own clone of Elizabeth?
No. Unfortunately, there was no way I could have known that particular detail.
Detail?
我差啲死
I guess
啊
if！it wasn't for that, we wouldn't be here today. Tell me about the weapon. How does it work?
I've upgraded the delivery system. It now emits a wave-like effect covering a significant distance.
That doesn't fully answer my question.
No, but I'd be a fool to reveal its inner workings. After all, why did you withhold your plan for dealing with the Zenith drones? Yes, even you can appreciate the value of secrecy when warranted.
佢講
Suffice it
咗
to say
咧
that the weapon will
，A 來
work.
就殺咗
The
佢。
intricacies of how is knowledge that is mine alone.
Why help Regalla take over? If you wanted an army, you could have just gone to Hikaru.
Before Regalla's rebellion, Hikaru was only concerned with battling machines and fostering friendships with the Karja. Even if I gained his ear, he would never agree to send his forces to battle a threat he couldn't understand.
So helping a bloodthirsty exile was easier.
Yes, exceedingly so. All Regalla craved was war against the Karja and anyone who threatens the Tenakth. She would have led the tribe into battle without question, which was precisely what I needed.
While I was out there, I had a couple run-ins with the Quen.
The tribe from across the ocean. And?
Their entire tribe was shaped around the discovery of focuses. One of them, Alva, even joined me here. Don't you want to know more about them?
No. They stumbled upon the greatest technological artifact from the ancient world, and what did they do with it? They shrouded the knowledge they unearthed in mysticism and taboo, creating a pantheon out of corporate shills.
Yes, well, it also led them to Thebes.
Did it now?
So those run-ins with the Quen I mentioned. On one of them I teamed up with their expedition to search Thebes. We found Pharaoh at the end.
You must have needed Omega clearance. So, what was it like?
佢有興趣
Worse
聽
than。you can imagine.
He single-handedly wiped out collective human knowledge. I'm sure it was still less than he deserved.
Let me guess. You would have scraped him into a jar so you could prod his brain, like what you did with Hades.
For a start.
For a start。
All right, Silence. I think I've talked to you. And try not to mess with Tilda while you're in here, okay? I don't need the two of you butting heads.
Ah, yes. About your Zenith ally. I wonder if you understand what kind of person you're dealing with. For someone to live as long as she has, outlast as many calamities, well, your goals may be aligned now, but I'd watch for the moment they diverge.
Yeah, I'm aware. Reminds me of someone else I know.
Survival is only a necessity to my greater purpose, Aloy. I'd hoped you'd recognize that by now.
Do you know something or not?
Oh, I know a great deal of things. But on this, just call it a feeling.
Oh, a feeling? You mean you finally had one? Huh. Guess even you can change, Silence.
Ah, 我應該擺喺呢度啊，定係攞去升我自己啲嘢好咧？可以升我自己啲嘢先好啲。唔夠。都冇。睇埋先。標槍。哎呀，好煩惱啊！我得3塊嘅啫，路耀精版。Hello KP， 你好啊，我係卡關機。啊，一級都升唔到嚟㗎。照升呢？制高電，強勢開工。重擊。
That fabrication terminal has been very useful.
He seems happy with it.
There you are. Well done, Aloy. Despite my reservations, you managed to secure Silence and his weapon. You're truly a shining example of Liz's fortitude.
Everything you've said about Elizabeth, it sounds like you knew her better than you let on. Who was she to you, exactly?
Perceptive as ever. You're right. We were more than friends for a time.
Okay, so... what happened?
I was an orphan. I had always been alone. By my 30s, I was starting to wonder if that was simply my fate in life.
原來一 pair 㗎。
And then I met Liz. We kept running into each other at conferences. We'd have coffee. At some point, it became drinks. I thought it was just shop talk, an exchange of ideas, but then I was surprised at how much I looked forward to seeing her.
有啦，梗係 Ross
Soon
死
we were
咗，佢
flying
有
halfway
喊，
across
梗
the
係有
world
喊
every
啦。
other week just to meet up. For the first time, I didn't feel lonely. I could imagine a future where I wasn't. I think Liz felt the same way at first. She had lost her mother a few years back. I filled a void for her. I know I did. But as time passed, it seemed as though she wanted less when I wanted more. And
分咗手。
so we ended things.
So helping me, restoring Elizabeth's dream, it's what,
A second chance, yes. I made a mistake leaving Earth while Liz stayed behind. I should have done more. So when I saw you, a woman who has carved her own remarkable path, beyond even what made Liz a phenomenon, I knew I had to help you. To do right by her.
哇，有排傾。
You said before that you're not like the other Zeniths. That you never were. But you went along with all of their plans.
Out of necessity. I'm not proud of it. But complicity became a means of survival, both when Earth was consumed and when the colony on Sirius was destroyed. I did what I had to. But I resolved to remain one step ahead of the others, to try to undo what damage I could. Hence the data
係呢啲女
channel
人好
with
蠱
Beta.
惑㗎，佢仲有個千
The
幾歲嘅阿
secret
婆。
passage into their base and the little trick I pulled to save you.
Why did you make the data channel look like your house?
I built that house as a shelter to weather any storm. A safe place, not just for me, but for the art stored in its depths. Cultural artifacts of incalculable value. Truly, some of the greatest achievements of human civilization.
And you wanted Beta to see them?
Yes. Her upbringing was so cold and technical. I thought if she could experience Vermeer and Rembrandt, it would bring something else into her life. A heritage every bit as valuable as the scientific and technical data being drummed into her. I'm sorry I had to cut off contact, but I'll never regret sharing this house with her. She needed its shelter even more than I did.
Why do you think Elizabeth pulled away?
I've wondered that for 1,000 years.
哇！
She was brilliant, visionary. She cared so deeply for the world, for the betterment of humanity. But it also felt like she kept everyone at arm's length, including me. She never wanted to share her burdens. I think, in the end, she had a core that she never let anyone be part of. Sometimes I wonder if anyone really knew her.
I found a recording of you and Elizabeth back in the proving lab after Farzineth's attempt to steal Gaia.
Yes. A most unpleasant conversation.
冇印象添喎。
She said something after the call. I think she regretted how things ended between you.
Did she? All this time, thank you for telling me. I've always hated that those were the last words we ever said to each other. And that her last impression of me was as a functionary of Far Zenith, not who I truly am.
When it's time to break into the Zenith base, what can we expect?
I'll go over the full layout once you've assembled your friends. Suffice it to say, we will need to push as fast as possible to Beta and Gaia's location, dealing with heavy resistance along the way. There are also printing facilities where the others have been amassing the natural resources they've stripped from the region.
What for?
First for use in the base's infrastructure, and then to fabricate more Spectre drones, a small army of them.
When I was out in the wilds, I saw a shuttle take off from the island, heading for space.
It was likely
ang multi daw
ferrying
eh.
materials to and from our ship in orbit. After hundreds
Oh,
of
may mystery
years
eh.
luxuriating in our digital comforts, the ship was barely space-worthy when we made our escape. Disaster can strike at any moment. We've learned our lesson.
Have you figured out how Silence's weapon works?
Hello, Siwon.
No, and he's been very careful not to allow me near it. I'll admit it bothers me, but regardless of how it functions, I am confident it will deactivate the other shields en masse.
How many of them are in the base?
10, including Eric and Gerard. Only a handful of us made it to our ship when our colony collapsed.
So, Eric. Was he always a bloodthirsty psychopath?
I believe he got worse over time. On Earth, he was the founder of a profitable private military company. A band of cutthroats, in other words. Even as governments abandoned human combatants in favor of automated warfare. He found success with clientele that required a more personal touch. There were also rumors that he personally hunted and killed his targets. On occasion, all for the thrill of it. But on Sirius, he retreated to virtual reality simulations. In them, he could go on rampages as violent as he pleased, though I suspect with diminishing satisfaction.
All of his tribe believes he was one of the greatest people from the old world.
Then they would be quite disappointed to meet him, though I'm sure he'd bask in the adoration.
What can you tell me about Gerard?
He was the head of the world's largest financial conglomerate, and as such had dealings with almost every major corporation. It made him one of the wealthiest people on Earth, and certainly the wealthiest among Far Zenith.
What does one person do with that much money?
Buy more power, more influence. Gerard's always believed himself to be a refined patrician, able to maintain control with a polished smile. But beneath that exterior is a cold and calculating operator. It was his decision to restrict Beta's upbringing to her digital educators, the avatars of the Apollo database, while we were painted as her benefactors.
Well, we'll deal with him soon enough. And the others.
I would very much like to see his face when he realizes we've beaten him.
When I was in the ruins of Vegas, I found data on a man named Stanley Chen. I think he was a Zenith.
Stanley, ever the optimist. He was one of the good ones. When we established our colony, he built an exact replica of Las Vegas in virtual reality. Lights, shows, gambling, every detail perfectly recreated. And while others cloistered themselves in their own fantasies, he flung his doors wide to everyone.
The way you're talking about him, I'm guessing he didn't make it back to Earth.
Are you?
No, he perished when our colony was destroyed. He would have been thrilled to discover that part of his beloved city survived.
When Beta escaped and hid in an ancient research facility, I saw another one of the Zeniths, Verbena. Who was she?
A dull star amidst a sea of brighter constellations. Unlike most of Far Zenith's members who amassed their wealth through shrewd business deals and technological achievements, Verbena inherited her billions. Her father had achieved great success in the luxury holotourism industry. At age 24, she became the world's most eligible bachelorette, branding herself a life designer. Someone who leverages their fame to influence the choice of others.
KOL.
Like a cult?
In a way, yes.
Well, she must have done something right to have survived this long.
She was her own brand of ruthless. That much is true. But even rats can cling to a vessel for escape.
Okay, so I've had run-ins with a handful of zeniths. What about the rest?
An array of the wealthiest people on Earth. Titans of their industries.
And let me guess. All selfish and ruthless to the core?
Most, but not all. There were a few with whom I got along. Annika Murjani, for instance, was always delightful. She founded the Holonet's most successful dance channel and was herself mesmerizing to watch. And I had fascinating discussions with Song Jiao about her work in cellular biology. Our immortality treatments are due in part to her achievements. But then there were others like Devin Miller, the CEO of a fast food printing corporation. His only real preoccupations were perfecting his golf swing and taking self-hollows. When I think about all of us, we really should have accomplished more. We had eternity.
係女人好長氣。
Okay.
傾完啦，傾
I'll
完
let。you know when it's time.
I'll be here until then. And thank you, Aloy, for giving me this
都
chance.
落英
My
國到
past
咗
has
步，一
always
定會
been a struggle.
會分享
More
下
than
嘅。
once I've lost
但係拍
everything.
vlog 嗰啲我應該唔會啦。
But when I look to the future, I see Liz's dream fulfilled. A universe of new possibilities.
Maybe we can make it happen.
We will. I won't let anything get in the way. I promise you that.
點樣髮型係中型？點樣一個中型嘅髮型？
You know, we've never played Machine Strike.
The weapons of the old ones were powerful indeed. But much
I
about
see you've
the
got your
war
new arm
remains
ready
the
to go.
same. Yes. It still feels strange. I've gotten used to the absence. But no matter. I'm sure I will need it before the attack on the Zenith base is through.
Haven't seen you since the battle at the Grove.
就係咁樣傾偈，傾咗一個
How are
鐘
you
就。
holding up?
I saw you fly on the wings of the Ten, and paralyze Regala's army with lightning. I would say that I am inspired.
Thank you, I guess.
It is I who should be
我想
thanking you.
留長嘅，但係通常過咗膊頭之後就會甩嘅你啲頭髮。
Look,
係
I
基
know
本
you're
上都係長
probably
頭
not
髮。
happy about keeping Regala around, but I want her on our side when we fight the Zeniths.
It is more than she deserves. Even so, I will not question your judgment.
Thank you, Katalo. Things will get ugly once the Zeniths realize we're in their base. You'll need every trick you've ever
Don't
learned.
die.
I would have it no other way. Many soldiers died in the old world to make sure we stood here today. We will endure on their behalf. Though, I am curious how you intend to defeat the Zenith's defenses without an army of our own.
Leave that to me. Just make sure you're ready to fight.
As you say, you have more than earned my trust.
Did you meet Tilda?
There is something about her that doesn't seem
Go.
natural.
千幾歲嘅
I
阿
wouldn't
婆
be，surprised if my sword went through her and she didn't bleed at all.
Honestly, with her, nothing would surprise me. Your people keep mentioning the wings of the Ten. What exactly does it mean?
The visions tell us that the Ten flew on great metal machines with wings and
Say it,
leapt
Piggy.
into battle from the sky for us. To imitate this feat is the ultimate expression of martial prowess. It is why the challengers leap into the arena during the Kulrut. And now, you have done it. Like the deeds of the Ten themselves, it will never be forgotten. So, tell me, how did it feel?
I won't lie. Pretty good.
喪啊！
I can only imagine.
一齊去咯，
I have to go.
齊
But I'll
咯
be，briefing
傾
everyone on
齊
the
咯，
plan soon.
Understood.
集結你的同伴。
Okay. Maybe it's time to get everyone together so Tilda can brief us. But is there anything I should handle before that?
冇啦，就做晒啦，冇啦，應該夠打啦啩？我執埋呢個先。想擺埋晒一齊。個嘢食都擺埋先。全部都擺精兵嘅。我應該去張台度整，傻仔。哇！真係成個鐘搞咗 preparation。
I'm gonna clean my gear a little. I can do yours if you want.
I cleaned it already.
Of course. Don't mention it.
So,
呢個好似平啲嘅呢度整，資源不足，唉，資源，
return.
啊，唔擺埋個箱喺度，我又跑去個箱度，煩。呢個唔係我個箱，我箱喺邊啊？誒。
Just you wait, Clark.
好鬼多次啊嘛！
Aloy,
Shut up！ OK， 齊啦。啲袋嗰啲我應該都整晒。袋子升級。
I keep thinking he's just gonna be standing there.
Oh， 出發。 咩獎杯？獎杯攞齊未？啊咁勁！我爭好多個喎。我爭成8個，呢啲都未知係咩嚟。14.3，好多喎爭。唔使咁驚，佢唔難打，我驚我卡到10點鐘啊！我唔想開多集啊。
All right, people. I need you up in the control room right away. Okay, everyone. We all know what's at stake. Beta, Gaia. Not to mention life on Earth. Now, it might seem like the Zeniths are invincible, but they're not. We've got what it takes to break into their base and defeat them. We even have one of them on our side. Tilda, show us the base.
It is constructed atop the ruins of an ancient military facility on an island to the southwest. I can get us inside. To this location, undetected.
How exactly?
You'll know when you need to. Once inside, our goal will be this structure. The launch tower. Gaia and Beta are being held at the top. But along the way, we will face overwhelming resistance. Most importantly from Gerard, Eric, and
聽日要執嘢，我啲嘢要執。
Once I take away their shield, we should be able to deal with them.
但係
But it will be easier to
之後
deploy
我
the
一
device
定
if
會
someone
玩
else
嘅，
is
就
carrying it. I'll need a strong back.
Carry stuff? Yeah, I can do that.
even if your device works, there will still be Spectre drones, scores of them.
開啊！今日星期六咩？
army to fight them.
I've got that under control. You'll know when you need to. All right. We'll meet up again just before we go in. Where's the best place to rendezvous?
On the coast, just across from the island. Once there, I'll show you the way.
Hannah.
Okay. I'll let you know when I arrive at the rendezvous point. And then you can join me. In the meantime, do whatever you need to prepare. Understood? You too? A minute?
What happened?
Tilda helped me get in touch with Beta, and she told me something important. There's an installation inside the base. It's called a regulator. Here. Once we're inside, I need you two to split off from everyone else and destroy it. So you'll have to bring explosives. This will help stop the drones. Everything depends on it. Are you with me? After that, I want you to find a way to infiltrate the Zenith network.
How?
Go over all the data that Beta left behind. She knew how to do it, I'm sure of that.
All right. But why? What am I trying to do?
Find information about the Zeniths. Anything Tilda's not telling us. Silence is right about one thing. There's no way we can take her on her word.
I'll do my best.
Keep her safe, okay?
拉紅線，
On my life.
唔好再拉紅線啦！ 哇，仲要再傾，仲傾，真係好多口水。頭先未傾完咩？
We're finally doing.
Never thought I'd be off on a mission to take down a... I can hear the...
Varl made the right call. You know, bringing you here.
Thanks. Yeah, Varl. You know, I never knew he had a sister. I found out a few days before you guys went to Gemini. I was... well, to be honest, I was terrified I'd screw up the mission somehow. So he sat me down for a drink. Just one, mind you. And we talked about family. Vala, Ursa, loss and revenge. How you helped us.
You know, we never did get that drink you promised back in the Embrace. And you never told me exactly how your sister escaped the Mad Sun King.
I guess we never got round to it. World ending and all. No time like the present, though. If you're up for it.
哇，有排傾啊，黐線！
If that one's...
Yeah, little bugger's got some personality, that's all. This saved my butt a couple of times now. It wouldn't feel right to leave it behind. You know, besides, it goes with my outfit.
Wouldn't want to spoil your look. You think it's time for us to finally have that drink?
Yeah?
哦，我最喜歡男角色。
Yeah, of course.
唔似傾遺言咁啊，好開心啊而家。
Oh.
哦，有冇飲過酒啊？佢其實。
So, how did Ursa escape Mad Sun King Jiran's palace?
Well, first she had to survive the Sun Ring. See, during the war, the Karja threw a prisoner a day in there. And, you know, for what? To die as sacrifices, fighting machines in a pit. Thinking somehow that was gonna appease all the other deranged machines in the world? Ha! And when it was Ursa's turn, the Karja thought she'd go down if they threw a big machine at her.
Oh, but she didn't.
And she defeated all of them. Even got some of Jiran's kestrels for good measure. And the Mad Sun King was impressed, I guess. Thought it'd be funny to have her run around his palace as a servant. He enjoyed humiliating her that way.
I remember you telling me something about that. That's how she met Avad. He helped her escape.
Yeah, but what no Karja scroll will ever tell you is how the young prince snuck Ursa out of the palace. He knew their best chance was to get Ursa to blend in, so he got her everything she needed to disguise herself as a Karja noblewoman. Yeah, perfumes, veils, and all.
I get the feeling she wasn't too happy with that.
Oh man, Ursa would have rather fought her way out of that palace with her bare hands than put on all of that Karja eye paint. But Avad insisted it was the only way, so she agreed under one condition. Avad had to dress up as well.
She made Avad dress up like a noblewoman?
As perfumed and powdered as a babe. Ursa said he looked better like that than he ever did in a crown.
That would definitely make for an interesting sight.
Oh, it worked like a charm, too. Not only did they make it out of the palace, they paid a traveling merchant to get Ursa to the border, and none were the wiser.
You were right. That was a story best told over a drink.
Don't die.
All good stories are.
我最喜歡男角色 Don't die.
I guess I should.
I'll see you with the run.
I wouldn't have it any.
我個個都要飲杯酒啊！我會醉咗跟住。
I hope everybody's ready for this. Fighting the Zeniths isn't going to be easy.
Aloy, nothing you do ever is. At least now you don't have to do it alone.
你出身大細 OK 嘛？
You and Aaron seem to be on better terms now.
He may have terrible taste in music, but he did apologize for mocking my tribe. And that ale he keeps raving about isn't half bad. I still plan on beating that stubborn face of his to break our sparring stalemate.
Try not to hurt him too bad. Everyone here, training, working together. If it weren't for Varl, none of it would have happened.
You know, there was this one night, right before Varl left with you to go to Gemini. He realized I was having trouble sleeping.
哇，佢走之
I
前
was
應該係做
nervous
咗好
about the
多嘢。
mission. To be honest, I think we both were. So, he asked me to join him in Gaia's dome. He brought up this hologram of Earth that you two found back in the Zenith launch facility. We sat there, just looking at it. I thought about how Plainsong was just a speck on that great sphere. How every corner of it must be teeming with life. And any fears I had about our mission were gone. I miss him terribly.
Me too.
I know. I should go.
Before you do,
What is it?
you placed this focus in my care and gave me the highest calling an Utaru has ever known. If I should fall in battle, I'd like you to be the one to bury my
冇
seed
啦
pouch.
冇啦，仲有
For the
BB
both
啊
of！us.
So,
Make sure you stay alive to do so.
let's just try to all come back home,
係咯，
okay? You nervous?
I'd be lying if I said I'm not slightly apprehensive.
The plan will work if we all focus on our assignments.
小 fans。
Right.
I want you to know I'm glad you're with us, Alva.
Whatever happens, I'm grateful that the legacy brought us together. I never thought I'd get to actually meet an ancestor.
Come on, do I look that old?
先廿歲啫喎。
Katala will protect you inside the Zenith base.
I'm not afraid. I know Katalo will fulfill his duty, as will I. If we die doing so, at least it'll be alongside a friend.
I'd rather you both stay
冇啦，
alive.
唔好立 flag 啦，你哋。
We'll try and keep that in mind.
Once all this is over, will you go back across the ocean?
I don't know. The more I think about it, the more worried I become. If I go back, I don't even know if they'd let me keep this focus you gave me, or what they'd do to me for reading what is clearly forbidden data. Even if I somehow were allowed to carry on my duties as a diviner, would I be willing to let the truths I've learned about the ancestors be buried away by the Board of Overseers? Would I dare challenge them and risk my family's safety? Or
會唔會係 DLC 嚟嘅？
Federa?
Who's this Federa you mentioned?
She is another diviner. One of our best. We used to be rivals at the academy. I hated her guts. But apparently there's a fine line between hate and love. We
佢
became
哋嗰
very
個部就
close,
好多
and then I was
lesbian。
assigned to the expedition. She promised she'd wait for me, no matter how long it took.
Well, that was smart of her. She won't do any better.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
I do. The rest of us should be enough of a distraction to the Zeniths for you to hack into their network undetected. But you'll have to be quick
點算啊
in case they do.
會唔會要揀我要救
What
邊幾個
exactly
咁
do
樣
you
㗎？
expect me to find, Aloy?
I don't know. The truth, if we're lucky.
本身係想攬一隻莎莎上飛
I
機
need to-
嘅，但
I'll
好
be
似
at
唔
the
得，
rendezvous
因為佢
point.
太大隻。
May truth lead us to...
耐性啊，大家，我哋有耐性。
Aloy, something else?
冇喎，
I'll be going.
As you wish.
突然間彈基地出嚟。
So many long words.
Welcome back, Aloy. Would you like to continue our chat?
冇咯，傾晒。
I should be going.
I'll be making.
仲有吉他咯。
So, how are we feeling about the mission?
I do not know everything that you have planned, but it doesn't matter. All that remains is to follow you to the end, whatever that will be.
Thank you, Katalo. I'm glad all this brought us together.
You brought us together, and I am grateful too.
We didn't really get to talk about what happened at Gemini.
There was nothing more to say. If he were Tenakth, Varl's bravery would have earned him sacred burial at the Grove, among the most distinguished of our tribe's warriors. His deeds were worthy of the Ten. When the fight is done, I will have the Inkers etch his memory on my skin, so that it may live on.
I'm sure he'd be honored. Now that training time is over, what's on your mind?
The Bulwark, the Kulrut, and how we need another miracle if we're to survive the Zenith base.
冇死啊！
I'll try not to let you down.
冇死，你
I
哋全部
know
都
you
冇死。
will not.
I'll see you
傾完啦，
soon.
傾完啦，
then.
傾完啦。
It will be.
咦？咁仲未踩啊？仲有邊個未傾啊？仲有邊個未傾啊？傾咗啦，傾咗啦，傾咗啦。啊！仲有邊個未傾啊？我漏咗邊個？
Where have I seen this before?
Ừ, 走啦。但漏咗邊個咧？頭先咪傾晒。
Did you need something? Yes.
傾晒啦。
I'm done.
There.
唔係有北咗嘛？好女權咩？我又唔係好覺，我唔係好中意嗰啲呢啲 terms，做乜要特登去分男女？唉，等我騎孫仔去先。孫仔 ，Let's go！ 行錯路，呢邊就係嗰碌啊，嗰碌好長好直，尖尖地。 哇！喺個 cliff 度，哎呀，孫仔上唔到去添。
There. Rendezvous point. I should take care of everything I can before calling in the others to attack the Zenith base.
Let's go.
Okay,
無路
everyone.
可退。
I'm at the rendezvous point. It's time to rescue Beta and Gaia.
Understood, Aloy. We're on our way.
Aloy,
Where are the others?
not far behind.
Egghead here couldn't stand traveling with the pack.
你騎佢嗌佢。哇！佢自己就可以飛。
Are we all here? Then let's begin.
哦，咪由頭到尾我都忘記咗力加拿。由頭到尾我都冇同佢傾過偈，我忘記咗。
A tunnel.
An ancient escape route from the ruins on the island. When I realized it ran all the way across the water, I thought it might prove useful to come and go undetected. So I concealed it from the others.
Alahabora.
Shall we?
I wish there was a less pungent way to get way inside the base.
Agreed.
都仲係好
There's
遠
the
喎，我
launch
哋。
tower. That plane offers a little cover, so the only viable path is through there. There will be specters
敗
guarding
軍之
it,
將不值一提。
and many more can be deployed from those hangars.
All right. Alva, Catalo, get to it.
Where are they going?
Somewhere important. Erend, you're with me. You guys, take the high ground in case we need covering fire.
Tactically sound, I suppose. What will she do?
永恆族。
There's a sensor node nearby. If I hack into it, I should be able to scramble the network and keep you undetected. But not for long.
Then we should proceed.
One more thing. Open up the channel to Beta. Audio only.
Aloy,
We're here, and we're coming for you. You know what to do, right?
as long as you hold up your end.
We will. See you soon.
Be careful.
My sister.
Let's go.
Oh, 好緊張啊！哦，好緊張。
Get to the launch tower as quickly as possible. I'll do my best to conceal our intrusion.
Beware, Aloy. Spectres ahead.
哎呀，要一路打過去喎，睇嚟。
Company. Follow my lead.
That's what I do.
Oh, look at that thing fizzing away. Get the blood pump. That's
Woohoo!
Aloy, can you hit this thing with acid?
仲有一隻喺度。
Take it like a man. For a woman. Sorry, Aloy.
呢句我聽過啦。成日都唔拉弓嘅。
Hit it again. I can keep this going. Now we're talking. I think we got it.
I think you're right.
think there's a cave up there that might get us through that ridge.
Let's climb up to it.
知識。我俾好多嘢我。
Find anything?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go.
What's in this backpack, metal bricks?
Aloy, Alva and I are closing in on the regulator.
Keep me posted.
哎呀死啊！我卡住，等我一陣，我過到去嘅，得我過咗去啦。
It's creepy in here.
Don't worry. I'll protect you.
I protect you. Don't die, please. 哇！你想？冇咯喎，向下。
I wish I had a glider. Guess I'll find another way. Leave the cave
知
now.
啦知啦，我蕩失緊路，等我一陣，我喺蕩失緊路。哎呀，點樣上翻嚟㗎？呢度全部等等 A 落卡關，等我一陣，對面。呢度。
There's a lot of dead machines on this island.
We killed a great many when we landed here. Their salvage may prove useful to you now.
Another Spectre.
Sneak or fight? You choose.
哎呀，又咁多咗下添，是但啦。
Use acid. The corrosive.
Whoa!
I'm waiting for you.
Aloy's under attack! Cover her!
Firing! Yeah! Get the beam in your eyes. Oh! I heard that crunch was here. Right here.
That was a decent shot, I guess.
Better than any else around.
Any good loot?
A little.
仲有咩？係咪全部都執晒嗰啲喎？但好遠喎佢哋。點樣過對面㗎？啊！卡滾！哇！走。
Tired yet?
Yep. Yeah. Clear those weeds.
With me.
Let's go.
These Spectres are good sport! We can take this one, Aloy! Keep moving!
Okay.
I grab it if you need it.
That Stormbird carcass should get us over the gap.
I hate stormbirds. But I guess, yeah, dead ones.
冇跌落去啊！冇跌落去啊！千祈冇跌落去。
Aloy, you okay?
Knock it off.
Hey, you okay?
Yeah. I'll find a way back up.
I'm back.
Don't get that stuff on you.
Aloy 翻嚟啦。點跳過去㗎？係咪助跑啊？係助跑，唔記得助跑。
Hey, you remember the good old days when our only worry was whether Meridian would be destroyed?
係啊。
You know, instead of a whole world.
Oh, yeah. Good times.
Good old days.
More specters. I'll attack you. This'll help. And now's a good time to hit him with plasma. That's the quick way to take it down. Take it down. Machine, over here.
咁多嘅，冇人幫手嘅。爆嘅。我專心咁打緊你，你幫手打，你冇俾嘢我。
Let's push on.
What do you get?
Just some parts.
我咪執晒，我一隻。唔記得咗執咗未？
Here, up this rock.
Come on, let's go.
We're gonna have to climb around this corner.
I'll try not to complain.
I can see the way forward. Keep moving.
Going as fast as we can. You all right?
佢仲要孭住咁大嚿嘢，加油啊！我最喜愛藍角色。
Looks like the others have things under control.
You shoot like a Nutaru, Aloy!
It's here when you want it.
Oh, no.
How many specters do the Zeniths have?
Well, we want to fight at once, that's for sure.
Got it.
Come on, up the slab.
Aloy, Alva and I are in position.
Do it. Blow the regulator.
A moment while I ignite the charges.
唔好炸死自己啊！唔好似我咁啊！
Alpha and Catalo did their job. Now it's Beta's turn.
Aloy? I think we're in trouble.
哇！好似曱甴咁啊！
Whatever you plan to do to stop those specters, you better do it now.
I'm not doing anything. Beta will. She just needs a little time.
Time that we don't have.
Come on, Beta, come on, come on, come on.
What is that?
王機，王機！哇吼吼 ！My friend，
Our army.
哇！全部都係大大隻。
I think you got their attention.
Very clever. You had Beta inject Hephaestus into the base's printer matrix.
Which is faster and more powerful than any cauldron.
And now it can crank out machines to its heart's content.
哇！咁犀利，呢啲大啊 ！Hello， 陳馬。 我哋唔係好趕時間嘅咩
Come on. Let's get to the launch tower before this whole place becomes a war zone.
準備尖叫做咩啊？冇劇透。
Your maneuver, as clever as it is, means that Hephaestus has escaped containment.
冇死啊！全部人都冇死。
Back to the cauldron network.
We grabbed it once, we'll get it again.
Or we'll find a way to replicate its functionality, perhaps. The Apollo database.
Aloy. In case we don't make it.
冇講係嚴㗎。
What is it?
We had to do all this climbing.
That a big rock might give us a bridge to get up and through.
Gotcha.
What?
That's not all the specters are fighting our machines.
Ah, that'd have made it nice and easy. Well, I'll just leave it here then. Bottoms up. Oh, look at that thing whipping away. Plasma. Hit it with plasma.
打字，誒
Hit the weak spot.
做乜嘢啊？
Get beaten, Oseram.
That acid ought to hurt it.
Come on. Use acid to corrode it. Zoe and Baldy are fighting another Spectre up there.
I think they can handle it. This way.
Big jump. To the right, I think.
And now to the left.
You can get to the launch tower through the hangar up ahead. I'm heading over to join you now.
The hangar's in bad shape, but I can see the way in. Hurry, Aloy.
Okay. Hurry. 빨리.
Fight!
Got it. Axes all over it.
Aloy!
By the blood of the ten!
This is why I came along. You need some ammo?
Hey. Say.
Good work, everyone. Let's go.
Let's go.
This way.
Go. OK 好彩佢哋等我啫，唔係全部俾晒呢場。
Whoa. Look at all this Zenith space stuff.
Come on, let's go!
This way, demon!
哦，跟住係咪逐個？哦，你行啦，我喺度跌頭咁樣。哎呀
This is the death I was promised.
Go! 啊！佢有冇打啊咁？減一，成員減一。
May Regala return peacefully to the cell.
Aloy, it's been intense, but Katalo got me to a network node. I'm trying to get in.
Keep at it. We're almost to the tower.
Ah, now we know who's been causing all the fuss.
It's time to
Tilda's
die!
Silence! Zenith inbound. Can we drop their shields, please?
I'm powering it up. Stay still.
佢係個底座嚟。
This is pointless. You can't hurt us. Face it, you're worms that ooze through the cracks into our basement.
Silence?
One moment more.
But I might just spare you if you give up Tilda. I think it's safe to say she's forfeited her share of our operation. Permanently.
There.
No? Nothing? Fine. All right, people. Light 'em up!
啊，掉出去就得㗎啦，原來。完。
Are we supposed to be scared?
Ah, Baba, I'm so scared. Bye bye 啦！啊，佢唔係用個燒嚟飛喎。
saw Gerard escape. It won't take long before he preps the shuttle for launch. Then he'll be able to take Beta and Gaia into orbit and onto the Odyssey beyond our reach.
We gotta go through there?
I failed to see another option.
Then we'll carve a path. Ready?
哦，冇死啊！你哋冇死啊！夠大！好勁啊！佢錘。
Get to the top and secure Gaia. I'll stop Gerard.
Go, 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 go! 我得返我嘅喂。
I gotta get to the top of the tower and free Beta.
哦，啲小飛子啊！哦，I'm alone now. I'm so scared, Bobby.
I'm almost into the network.
Just do the best you can.
Okay, okay, okay. 我執齊嘢先，手都震埋。What's this?
Okay, an elevator. Promising.
You got some unfinished business, little girl.
I will kill you.
I don't need a shield to take you.
Rest in pieces.
Trust me, you're gonna wish you had one.
Hit me then! Yeah.
唉，攞錯字。Come on!
You ready, Lily?
I'm taking you down!
Aloy, are you there? I'm on my way to help. Just need to find
Sam!
my way in there.
冇攻擊我啊！哎呀！喺邊？佢做乜企喺度？
Not much without your shield, are you?
哎呀，俾佢攻擊咗嘢添！千祈唔好輕敵，輕敵！啊 ！Stop it! Stop it! 走唔到。
Wish it didn't happen.
連得你有咩？插佢個頭，啊跌咗落去嘅。我靠54。拜拜啦 ！You are going down.
Forgot what it was like to hurt.
You killed my husband.
Now we're having fun.
right?
我真係冇血流出嚟。
You okay?
I will be. In time.
仲有冇嘢掘？垃圾。
Rescue your sister. I'll regroup with the others and make sure they're all right.
有冇多啲藥？想要藥。啊，算啦嚇。It's okay, it's okay. We can make it.
Looks like the machine's inspectors have almost wiped each other out. What was that?
Aloy, Gerard just activated the self-destruct failsafe on the printing matrix. He's taking control of a number of systems.
Including the lift?
I'm afraid so. He's restricted its access to the top. You'll have to climb from there. I have to go. I almost have him.
We can do this.
Aaron, is everyone all right down there?
Mostly. We're cleaning up the last few specters.
What about the Zeniths?
Dead, I think. Zoe told me you got Eric. Good work.
Yeah. Thanks. I guess only Tilda and Gerard are left then.
Aloy, you there? Listen, I got into the network, but only for a minute before I was shut out. I found a bunch of flight plans and trajectories, as if the Zeniths were planning to leave Earth.
Doesn't make any sense.
I know, but there's more. The files I found have a lot of references to something called Nemesis.
Nemesis?
Whatever it is,
Nemesis?
the Zeniths are afraid
Nemesis!
Alva!
Oh no!
What's going on here?
Fuck!
Maybe Beta
Nemesis!
figure it out.
Fuck! Fuck Nemesis! Ah! 佢邊我要？喺度。
Almost there.
À, 攞漏嘢添。我跳出嚟，我跳出嚟。
I'm coming, Beta. This is it. End of the line.
This is a trap. This is a trap.
Are you okay? Look, I know you've been through a lot, but you have to help me access the Zenith network. I need to see their files, anything referring to the word Nemesis. Okay. Over there.
動大，動大，Beta，動大。
Systems are down all over the base. I should be able to take advantage of... Yes, Nemesis. here. There's something in deep space. It's following the Zeniths to Earth.
外星人
Look. Escape vectors. Alva tried to warn me about this. The Zeniths aren't planning to stay here. It's a machine of some kind. Or a swarm of them. The energy readings are astronomical.
Oh fuck. One sec.
I don't think a natural disaster destroyed the Zenith colony on Sirius. This thing did. Earth isn't a new home for them. It's a way station. They're on the run.
That bossy.
I see you've been busy.
And you've been lying. Nemesis, what is it?
It is us.
當時同妹妹講
The
叫佢
minds of Far Zenith.
hack 入去
Or failed
整
copies of them.
啲機械幫手打鬼味。
Back on Sirius, some of my peers weren't satisfied with physical immortality. They wanted digital transcendence. A way to upload their minds into any form, organic or mechanical. Nemesis was a failed experiment to that effect. Abandoned, but never erased. An immense database of our memories, emotions, and prejudices left to fester.
And it destroyed your colony?
We didn't realize it had gained sentience until it broke containment. It had everything it needed from our memories. Security protocols, system specs, override codes.
人類真係
It
犯
hacked
相同嘅
everything
錯。
before we knew what hit us. Then it took over our
唔
printing
係妹妹幫手
facilities,
整
allowing it
嗰
to
啲機
gain
械出
any
嚟，即係我哋
machine
打開
form
嘅
it
機械咧，
needed
頭
to
先咪一
wipe
大
us
紮衝咗
out.
出嚟打啲鬼味嘅。
But why?
就係妹妹做嘅。
Imagine being trapped alone for decades with only the twisted echoes of megalomaniacs for company. It hates us for abandoning it to that prison. And now that it's free, it will do anything to destroy us, including denying us a safe harbor on Earth.
人類。
The extinction signal that woke Hades. You didn't send it. Nemesis did.
Finally, you understand. And when that failed, it launched from Sirius to finish the job itself. Which is why we must flee to a random planet circling a random star, somewhere it can never find us.
With Gaia. So you can build yourself a new world.
That's the plan. Even now. Earth is finished, Aloy. Nemesis will scour it of life to deny its creators a viable home. But Elizabeth's dream won't die. You'll come with me to the stars. And with Gaia, we'll create a new world.
唔可以俾
Together.
佢知道晒
Where
成
that
個 plan 嘅，
monstrosity could never find us.
因為你唔相信佢，你唔知佢會利用你個 plan 做啲乜嘢。
No.
I loved Elizabeth. More than you could ever know. And I let her stay behind to die with the rest of humanity. A mistake I have regretted for 1,000 years. Now she stands before me again. Not some inferior copy, but her best possible self. So I'm not asking. You're coming with me. It may seem harsh now, but you'll forgive me in a few centuries.
You can't force me, Tilda. Your shield is gone.
I have something better. Spectre Prime, to me.
Take cover!
Whoa.
Get to the door!
Whoa.
Aloy, you can't win.
哇！黐線㗎！黐線㗎！
This spec was designed to survive against more than that.
溫書，強酸電漿。哇！黐線，佢個樣冇料啊！仲有兩隻角，有兩個膊頭。強酸同電漿。電漿。呢個冇呢？係。
Fight on, and you will lose.
哇！食晒風。佢完全唔中，佢啲槍法同我差唔多啫喎。
Sticks and stones against the lightning.
I can target its gold plating. Elemental ammo is making a dent in those gold plates. Look, that thing's fast.
I knew you didn't want to hurt me.
No stamina for that.
Please, Aloy, stop!
You're not taking me, Tilda!
Ask yourself why you're holding back.
I'm not giving up.
Hey.
I can endure. You cannot.
What 咩嚟㗎呢下？
This specter was designed to survive against more than that.
又唔係，好似又唔係真係好難打，好似真係有啲耐性就得咁樣。
I'll shut you down.
I will finish this.
What? Oh, okay. Buddy.
Enough is enough.
企到，好刺激。
The gold plates are vulnerable to elemental ammo.
Ask yourself why you're holding back.
This won't work, Tilda! Powering up!
You thought this would be easy?
好唔切添。點解下下都中喎
？Soon we will be all that is left of the human race.
Well, that did something.
你叫我 O， 加苗佢我 O 先。哎。
I can endure. You cannot.
佢冇牛 O， 牛 O 唔一定係牛 O 噶，牛 O 係代表其他牛 O 噶。但係我頭先打嗰個藍嘅仲難。Yeah, you take past.
She tried to take you. And she told you about Nemesis.
So you've known all along.
From Hades, yes. Along with data on how to circumvent the Zenith shields. Everything I did to create the rebel army was based on that knowledge. To reach this place, this moment.
And you couldn't just tell me?
Come now, Aloy. You're the last person to act sensibly in the face of impossible odds. When I learned of Nemesis from Hades, I saw the pieces on the board and how to play them. And in that same moment, I knew it was a game you would never play. That you would interfere and attempt to save the Tenakth.
因為嗰把弓好勁，我射幾箭佢就上副食。
You ruined my plans, but brought
所以
you
就
to
容易打。
fruition. The end result is the same. We're here. And now it's time for me to leave this doomed planet behind.
佢要走啊！
To seize the Odyssey and the Apollo database and begin a new chapter in my pursuit of knowledge.
殺佢
One with infinite possibilities. You can join me if you so desire. You've more than earned your place. Unlike Tilda, I'm extending a polite invitation.
You're going to just take off? And abandon everything? Stay. Help me fight that thing.
Perhaps Tilda didn't adequately define the threat. Nemesis can't be stopped. It destroyed a highly advanced Zenith colony in a matter of hours. What hope does this primitive tribal Earth have? If you brought Gaia, you wouldn't be abandoning life, you'd be saving a seed for a new world. Just as Elizabeth did. It's the choice she made. The sacrifice of all that is for the hope of
但係你咁樣一路重複都係
If she were
一
here
樣嘅
in your place, she would board that shuttle, Aloy.
Found her.
Is she hurt?
Still on her feet.
Thank the Ten.
Goodbye, Silence.
She looks okay.
She looks victorious.
跟住有個人喺度喘氣。
Aloy. You did it.
跟住係咪第3集 ？My sister. I named you 冰冰。Beta 唔用叫 Beta。B for 冰冰。
Hey, where's he going?
As far away as anyone can go.
Oh. Are you sure?
You're staying.
For a time. You people are going to need all of the help you can get.
留低阿波羅頂你，係咯。點解
Does anyone else need a
聽到
drink?
個
Not
喘
if it's
氣
that
聲
ale of yours. I'd be fine with a nap.
我最希望藍角色。
Excellent idea.
I hope it's really over this time.
No。我等幾多年玩第3集？Nemesis 第3集要打 Nemesis T0幾啊？
There's another battle ahead, Elizabeth. Very different than the one you fought. It's not about the distant hope of creating a new world. It's about preserving the one we have. My friends have a new mission. To spread the word and ask for help. I think it's because they've always known what I've only just started to understand. That the people of this world have the strength to fight any battle. The ingenuity to solve any problem. The courage to overcome any obstacle. And the resilience to rise after any setback. As for me, I can't say I'm not afraid. What lies ahead will be harder than anything we've faced before.
已經唔需要 Hades 啊，因為佢呢個第5個 attempt 已經叫做係最後㗎啦。
Because for the first time in my life,
因為之前試過4個 attempt 係失敗，跟住 Hades 係佢即係殲滅晒所有再嚟過嘅。咁呢個第5個 attempt 已經係最後可以做到嘅 attempt 嚟嘅，所以冇咗 Hades 都冇問題。好多伏線都留咗，感覺上好似未完咁樣。係啊，同第一集嗰個完整性比，我感覺第一集最尾個 battle 仲癲。係咯，下集唔知要等幾多年啦。又玩翻3次先。 定會出啦 DLC。個 Alpha 都冇走到。我唔介意等5年嘅，佢咁大嘅故仔，我玩咗差唔多100個鐘。寫好啲嘅故事啊，唔好爛尾，唔好突然間最尾做咩無端端又爆一個 Nemesis 出嚟咁咯。去到最尾嘅最尾，特登留伏線。DLC 唔會講 Nemesis 嘅 ，DLC 可能係講昆恩族嗰邊啩。我昆恩族嗰邊太多嘢未 discover。多謝你啊！咪白出天之洞林最傑，估唔到阿琪今晚真係爆到機，將呢隻殺殺。係無咗呢個幾面我最愛。佢可以一路寫落去，呢度淨係講緊美國啫嘛。但係 boss 戰嘅話，今集好容易我覺得。不過我係將所有芝士任務做晒，將我可以升嘅呢升晒，我先嚟嘅。我第一集嗰個電腦，我覺得第一集最尾打 boss 戰嗰個緊張感重好多。佢叫地平線咯。太陽升上嚟同太陽降落嘅嗰條線，即係叫 horizon， 好多意義嘅，要解釋呢個名，我覺得幾好。希望 A 來下集保養得好啲。哇，我覺得可能下集可能突然間砰一聲跳咗可能1-2年之後變咗個阿嬸咁。個 Nemesis 都冇講佢幾耐嚟到，其實淨係講佢嚟緊。 有啊，雀斑啊。本身 Elizabeth Sobek 個樣一樣。係啊，地平線係太陽出嚟、太陽落山嘅嗰條線。Everything。こんばんは。Never mind, never mind。有冇試過飛出地圖外？有啊，佢會話俾你聽，你已經去到世界盡頭。你再向前行，佢就會撈翻上一個死符。飛緊去邊？我諗佢哋一路都係睇 credit， 然之後行晒成個地圖。我哋嚟到 Las Vegas 啦。同新版 Terminator 個 system 同一個名，點解咁中意用呢個名？都係佢嚟到入侵晒啲機械，咗又繼續打機械。爆機我而家好失落，係爆機嘅失落感。差唔多咯，好似。幾時同冰冰飛出地平線？最後應該飛去基地喎，諗佢。實際希臘嘅復仇女神有報應嘅意思，個名改得幾好。哦，我仲未完，幾長嘅呢個 credit。可唔可以翻去子午城？冇㗎，冇得翻去㗎。佢一開始喺子午城同大王傾完偈之後咧，過咗一段montage 之後就嚟咗呢個地圖，翻唔到去嗰邊。哇！有風暴了。啱啊！佢貪婪嘅報應咯。佢哋係一堆意識流困住咗堆成，即係失敗咗啊嘛，堆砌成嘅 Nemesis 嘅叫 Nemesis 嘅點樣講啊？一堆能量嚟，即係佢哋其實係好痛苦。好長，好啦，我 決定跳啦。耶！紀念林，我頭先經過啲地方，哇！呢個北北地喎咁樣。
What are you up to? I'm getting a head start on looking for ways to temporarily stabilize the biosphere. We may not have Hephaestus, but I'm sure we can come up with something.
吓？都冇咩 Hephaestus？ 點解冇 Hephaestus 嘅？死啦！我 miss 咗啲咩啊？
I'm surprised you're staying in the base. Thought you'd slink away to one of your workshops.
The capabilities of this facility are adequate for now.
Well, make yourself at home, I guess.
執咁多都執唔到個主神經。誒，佢唔係好似第一集咁翻時間線前面，佢係繼續落去嘅喎呢個。即係攞唔翻喎，佢哋本身有啲阿波羅嗰啲。加雅咧？
Everything okay, Gaia?
Yes, it is good to be home. Although my heuristic matrix will take some time to reinitialize. I must ensure that all Zenith code has been purged from my systems.
Good idea. Take as long as you need.
好靜啊！成個地方都好靜啊！打仗裝咗落 3D print 嗰度嗰陣冇咗，哦，原來係咁。最掛住嘅大王竟然唔俾我投，好慘，去唔到，我最遠係呢度啦。佢後邊嗰張冇咗嗰張地圖，真係冇咯喎。啊，有啲 sad。
First the frost breath。
真係完啦，完咗啦。係啊，爆咗機之後好失落啊。
No stealing from the kitchen.
I heard she's a machine.
人同我傾偈都冇啦。啊有呢度有。
Braving the wilds as always, Aloy? Aloy, it's good to see you.
Lionsong seems to have changed its tune.
As our fields thrive, so do my people.
That's good to hear. How are things going with the chorus?
Slow. Convincing the chorus to take any sort of action regarding Nemesis won't be an easy task. But the Utaru know what you've done for them. With some time, I know I can rally support to our cause, whether the chorus likes it or not.
I'm sure you know how to handle them.
BB 點啊？哎呀，冇講啦。
Soon we'll have a new harvest to celebrate.
Find its beginning and its end.
Gone are the days of waiting for death to find us. Now is the time to come together and fight.
全冇講後續。冇啦，冇啦，冇啦，冇啦，冇啦，冇啦，做晒啦，冇啦，冇啦。
Aloy, to what do we owe the pleasure?
哇！冇啦，冇啦。我喺度玩晒，我嘅競技場未玩，我嘅競技場太難喎，好難啊競技場。唉，好啦，好啦，好啦。好啦，頭先啦，頭先。佢連新遊戲 Plus 都冇嘅。咁我二周目點玩啊？二周目由零開始啊？我唔想喎，唔係可以有二周目帶我晒我啲嘢去玩嘅咩？捉棋我真係完全未捉過，但係我唞先，唔玩啦而家。我陣間再見啦，喺90嗰邊。多謝你哋陪咗我12集啊！好開心啊！我哋完成咗個創舉啦！唔知啊，我睇佢之後有冇更新啊。係咯，如果冇二周目冇得新遊戲 Plus 嘅，又要重新嚟過。阿奇冇 IQ 㗎，我冇㗎。我玩唔到啊！捉棋，我覺得競技場嗰啲我都可能仲會過到。捉棋我係第二個版都已經過唔到，唔知發生緊咩事。但我識玩昆特牌。好啦，跟住翻呢個，我諗跟住我呢度會玩 RE6嘅，我同冰冰約下時間。大家都休息一陣啦，我哋一陣間再見啦，拜拜啦，等等呢。